Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy T, putting the G in Geek, coming to you with another episode of On the Hunt. You know, the weekly web series where I kind of tell you guys the hot books that I'm looking for. I gotta start this video off like I start all the videos off by saying, you know, this isn't really investment advice. This isn't really financial advice, you know what I mean? We're just trying to get some of the hot books that cover price. It's all for fun, so please don't spend your rent money. Another point of this video is to share information with each other, share information with me. I don't know what you're getting. I may want to get it. Day is young. It's the best day of the week. Comic day. So let's get right to it. We're going to get right into the picks, but before we do, as always, I got to remind you guys, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that good stuff to make sure that you're up to date with all the newest, hottest releases coming out, or at least the ones that I think are coming out. With that being said, let's get right to Marvel. The first book I'm going to pick up from Marvel this week is Guardians of the Galaxy #1. This is a new Marvel book by Cullen Bunn. It's a new Marvel team book. It looks pretty interesting. You never know what's going to happen with that. It's supposed to have a lot of cool characters in it, so I'm probably going to check that out. The next book I'm going to pick up from Marvel is Avengers #7. This is the original... In this book, the original Ghostrider gets a pre-origin story. I guess this is introducing Ghostrider 1 million BC. So it's going to be interesting to kind of see where that goes, and we might get some cool little origins or stuff like that out of that. The next book I'm going to pick up to go along with that is Avengers #7, the Eve Ventrue Marvel Spider-Man video game variant. This is the new Spider-Man costume for the game, as well as you get a really cool Mr. Negative cover. I'm really loving this one, so you know, I don't think it's going to be too expensive to go in on because I think it might be it might not be like a high ratio, so I'm definitely going to grab one or two of those because I just love it. So next book I'm going to pick up is Cosmic Ghostrider #3. Kate's writing Cosmic Ghostrider, you know it's always going to be good. Supposedly a ton of new firsts in this book. One of them has to eventually go somewhere, I think. Also, there's supposed to be a surprise first appearance in this book. It's kind of a mashup character. It's supposed to be at the end there, so that could be really cool. Next book I'm going to pick up is Thanos Legacy #1. This is, again, new Thanos by Donny Cates. You know, Donny Cates is killing it. Supposedly, they're already limiting this in Midtown to 1 per customer. You can always be assured that Thanos... Right now, Cates... like writing Thanos and cosmic characters is pretty much A1, so you know I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. And next I just grabbed one book really for the cover, and the book I'd grab for the cover is The Immortal Hulk #5, the Raza Cosmic Ghostrider variant. This is a really cool Raza cover. I love how Hulk is kind of grasping the front wheel of Ghostrider's bike. Really awesome stuff. Raza's really hot. I'm really liking the cover, the color palettes in it, and how it looks. I'm going to grab that for sure, and that's going to do it for Marvel. Next, we're going to move on to some DC, and a couple books I'm going to grab from DC this week. The first one being Border Town #1. This is reportedly already sold out, so it's probably something I'm going to check out. I'd have to kind of check the art on it. And to go with that, I'm going to grab Border Town #1, the George Jimenez variant. Again, this is another cover that's sold out, and it's already seeing sales above cover, so it could be worth the grab. Next thing I'm going to pick up is Cover #1. This is a Brian Bendis and Mac kind of team up for this new story. It looks pretty interesting. I'm going to have a flip through it. I do like Mac's art and how it is. I really hope it kind of is reminiscent of his painted stuff inside. That could be really neat. And then I just move on to some covers for DC. The first book I'm going to pick up from DC for the cover is Deathstroke #35, the Matina cover. Matina's baby, the cover prize. You know what I mean? These Deathstroke covers have been amazing for the most part, and I think this is one of his best. I love how Deathstroke kind of has Batman in his stranglehold. Anybody who knows me knows that I loathe the fact that Batman can beat anyone. It kind of annoys me because I still think that dudes like Superman could crush him. I don't care about his planning. So it's actually kind of nice, man. Finish him, Deathstroke, finish him. The next book I'm going to pick up from DC is Green Arrow #44, the Carrie Andrews variant. This is just a great Green Arrow action cover by Carrie Andrews. Looks kind of cool. I really like how he kind of looks like he's jumping through the air. The pose just reminds me very Spider-Man-esque, kind of spinning through the air, shooting the bow. I don't know why. It's something cool. I might pick it up. Next, I'm going to pick up Harley Quinn, number 49, the Frank Cho variant. I'm being a lot more picky on these lately. I'm really loving this Dark Angel Reaper kind of Frank Cho, so I'll definitely be picking that up. And the last book I'd pick up, again, just for the cover, is The United States of America versus Murder, Inc., number 1. I'm loving this nice black cover. I don't even know if the story's supposed to be good inside. I hear this is a bit of a rehash. But you know what they say, black covers matters, so gonna try to grab this without any spine ticks or dings on it. I also like the imagery of it. I like how it's kind of like a cutout of, you know, it's got kind of like the American dollar bill on it, and it's kind of got the all-seeing eye for the head, and I don't know, I just kind of like the symbolism, and I like how they've kind of used the cut-up dollar as, you know, the character. Something really cool I'm gonna pick up from DC, and that's gonna do it, guys. Next up, we're gonna keep this gravy train moving. We're gonna move on to some Image books, and the first book I'm gonna pick up from Image is Bully Wars number 1. This is a new Image series written by Scotty Young. He most def has his fans, so you know I'm gonna flip through it. Sometimes his books are a little too zany. I mean, I really liked I Hate Fairyland. I liked how raw it was, but it was a hard read after a few issues, you know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, the chaos and mayhem was good and funny. It had some moments, but I like stories a little bit more rooted into kind of something serious for me to go on a long term, but still, I might pick up the number 1 because, like I said, Scotty Young and his fans. The next books I'd pick up from Image just for the cover. The first is going to be Spawn number 289, Matina's Baby, cover price. Matina's art fits so well on Spawn. I really love all the art covers that he does for it, so you know I'm going to pick this one up for sure. And lastly from Image, I'm going to pick up The Walking Dead number 185, just the Sankovic B cover. It's a Jesus cover, you know, just to keep up with the 12 set. Sigh. Yeah, I guess I got to pick that up, you know, keep that going or just abandon it all together, which some days, a couple of the first ones were really creepy, so you know I'm really going to try to maybe keep that set going, and that's all I'm going to grab from Image this week. Moving right along, we're going to hit up Action Lab, and really only one book I'm going to pick up from Action Lab this week, and that is Gun Cats number 1. This is a new title and hopefully a good read. Looks pretty interesting. I guess it's about a pair of rookie bounty hunters trying to make their way in the galaxy. When I check this, I'm definitely going to have a flip through it, going to have to check out the art. I'm not really too much into space odysseys and whatnot, but again, if the art and the story is good enough, it might be something funny or worth checking out. That's all I'm going to check out from Action Lab. Next up, we're going to hit up Dynamite, and really only one book I'm going to pick up from Dynamite, definitely just for the cover, and that is Project Superpowers number 2. Again, just a regular Matina cover because you know what I mean. Matina's Baby for cover prize. I gotta be honest, I don't really care about this book or anything that happens in it. We will even see if I pick it up. Sometimes my Matina love and my impulse buy might make me buy this tomorrow. If I love it enough in person, you know what I mean? I'm not minding it digitally, you know what I mean? I might have to end up grabbing that. I'm gonna stay far away from the Virgin of this. I grabbed the Virgin on the first one and it sits in my collection. I'm happy to have it. It's a Matina cover, but really, I might have passed on it, you know what I mean, if I'm being honest. But, I mean, this regular one, just the regular stuff, gonna maybe, I was gonna say grab it for sure, but it's kind of a maybe. But again, Matina's can't go wrong. So I'm gonna check that out definitely from Dynamite. Next, we're gonna check out a book from Source Point Press, and that book is The Family Graves number 1. This is supposed to be selling out online already. It sounds kind of like a cool story about a family of monsters trying to survive a trip to some sort of Jurassic Park or something. Again, it sounds kind of interesting. It's a new number 1, so you know I always gotta have a flip through it. You never know when you're gonna find something good and new to check out. Like I said, it's selling out online, so it could be worth the pickup. Definitely gonna flip through it, and that's gonna do it for Source Point. Lastly this week, we're gonna hit up Titan, and there's only really one book I'm gonna pick up for Titan. Not too sure if it's just for the cover yet, but definitely gonna grab this for the cover, and that is Elric White Wolf number 1. This is the Julian Tello B cover. Elric has been around for a while, and he definitely has a solid fan base. I remember I've grabbed some of his books before way back in the day. Elric was always really cool. I think at one point they even had an Elric in the like D&D mythos or something like that. He was really powerful and stuff like that. So as soon as I saw a comic with Elric, I always thought it was the same character. Picked it up. I don't think it is, but still pretty cool. This variant, the Talo cover is really sweet. I'm loving it. I love the painted look. It looks super dark and scratchy. I think I'm going to pick that one up for sure. Hopefully it's a good fantasy read inside. I do like fantasy and medieval and swords and stuff, so we'll have to hopefully see, you know, maybe it's bloody or the art's really good, so I'm going to check that out. And that's going to do it for Titan. Well, guys, that's going to do it for another episode of On the Hunt. You know, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that good stuff. Make sure you check out saddlecitycomics.com. We have a lot of good stuff on there, a lot of good CGCs coming in. Make sure you keep an eye out for some of our new CGC hauls, you know what I mean? There's even a couple videos where me, Mark, and Gil are all kind of representing, you know what I mean? It's pretty funny. We got some good back and forth going on those. I'd love to stay and chat with you guys, you know what I mean? But time is ticking. Got to get my butt out there and get these books. Hope you guys have good luck getting these books too. See you next week. Peace.